Welcome to the Inspiring You Show. If we've ever met, I'm Henry. My friends, we're going to be doing the March 8th through the 15th mini energy update. And the theme this week is trusting intuition and karmic clearing. So, in the United States and some other places around the world, we are adjusting our clocks for daylight savings time this week. And we're not just springing forward in time. We're also offered a unique opportunity for heightened intuitive clarity and deeper heart connections. So, this period is particularly powerful for trusting the gentle yet profound guidance of our hearts, a kind of knowing that precedes oftentimes rational thought. So, this week, my friends, allow your heart to lead the way. It is all about feeling right in your decisions, sometimes long before you can logically understand why, really letting yourself embrace your heart's wisdom. There is an encouragement here to let go of the need to dissect these feelings too intensely. Remember, the heart often knows things that the mind is yet to comprehend. So, this time also, my friends, serves as a profound deepening into that connection to the heart's wisdom and intuition. So, really letting yourself learn to navigate these tides of transition. So, you might find yourself trusting these intuitive pulls more readily, sensing their beneficial aspects, or really shifting into that feeling of knowingness, even without rational explanations typically sought by the mind. So let your feelings guide you. Let your intuition guide you more than your thoughts this week. Let yourself lean into that little tiny, sometimes often really quiet voice, that feeling of deep knowingness, even if you don't understand all the elements of it yet. So, this might, though, create some dissonance, some challenges for those straddling conventional, inherited ways of thinking in the vivid truths now revealing themselves. So, also this week, really expect to possibly come up with or maybe even confront karmic themes, possibly revisiting past relationships or reoccurring challenges. So these aren't mere coincidences, but opportunities to reflect deeply on your spiritual journey, deeply on your human experience, if you will. So, what lessons have you learned? What wisdom has been downloaded? And what may still need to be resolved? So, each challenge this week is an invitation to grow, provided not just like obstacles, but really looking at it as tools to support you in shifting in terms of your evolution. So, really letting yourself lean into those tools, downloading the wisdom, and then letting yourself shift for the highest good. So, with this, then learning to use the tools of letting go. And then, when it's beneficial, to move forward. So, you may have to then embrace any possible discomfort that accompanies these lessons. They carry the seeds of liberation, but oftentimes with the human might be holding on to something. And so you might feel momentarily discomfort, or you might feel a bit uncomfortable going through the process of that aspect of growing. So lean into your tools to support you. If you are in the Inspiring You Meditate with Me in all access levels, we have classes going on to support clearing and shifting. So I definitely would lean into those classes this week. So as you address and resolve each issue or challenge, you're likely feeling a sense of growing in terms of your freedom, your liberation, paving the way for more authentic living and also deeper fulfillment. So trust your intuition when something resonates deeply, even if the logic behind it hasn't like fully revealed itself yet. And if your mind seeks that certainty in details, gently release the need to grasp for immediate answers. Lean into those mindfulness tools and support the mind from letting go of grasping and really shifting into being okay, being in the present. So let yourself do that, my friends. And so also then, with this, with the mind, really utilizing those tools for mindfulness can just really support you. And then also clearing any negative energies. If you do any kind of energy work, really working on then also asking for any information of the karmic experiences that might be coming up. You might have some karmic relationships that have come into play that are calling for wisdom. They might be from past lives. It could also be from family in terms of maternal, paternal lineages. But then work with the energy tools to support clearing and then come into peaceful resolution regarding the karmic aspects. And also, if this is tied to any timelines, you can ask for yourself, if you completed an experience karmically, ask to shift from one timeline onto another timeline that is calling for you and strengthen on that timeline. If you do dusting energy work, then you are probably understanding what I'm saying in terms of clearing and strengthening. Any kind of energy work will support you doing that. I find sometimes dowsing and using a pendulum to be a bit more efficient for me, but that's me. You can lean into whatever it is for you that supports you in terms of tools. So with all of this though, just know that some things are still unfolding, and with that, bringing in patience to the process and understand that clarity will come in its own time. I know sometimes with the human is really rushing to the to the finish line, but we're really in the unfolding. And so letting yourself bring in that patience. So, with this, then, this week, focus less on intellectual understanding, that mental understanding, and more on letting your feelings shape your experience, really letting yourself be led by your heart. Because also this month, the heart is one of the actual themes for the energy forecast of this month. And so, really letting yourself shift from your head to your heart and listening to that guidance from the heart, because that is really powerful and can lead to profound insights and also alignment with your true path. So, here are some suggestions for this week: really trusting the heart's guidance, making decisions based on what feels right in the heart, trust heart led decisions, embracing the unfolding process, release the need for immediate answers, and trust that understanding will come at the right time. Really learn from karmic encounters. Open yourself up to learn from past relationships and reoccurring challenges. What is the information that is brought to you? And then also this week, seek deeper connections, really heart connections. Deepen your connection to your heart's wisdom, and then deepen your relationships in terms of connecting with people more so from the heart. Cultivate also inner peace within any kind of challenges or dissonance that's coming up. Maintain groundedness, alignment, and peace within any kind of conflict of old versus emerging light truths. So, those are some suggestions for the week. And also, in terms of tools, meditation can support you, grounding practices, taking nature walks, doing energy work, somatic tools, whatever resonates for you. I really recommend digging in this week. And often, layering can also help you too in terms of layering the tools. Even if you go, say, for a run or a workout and you do Reiki energy work, turn on Reiki before you go and do it. Because just think, if you're running or exercising, you're also clearing. And so the more that you can add the layer to support you, just imagine the shift that can be beneficial for the human. Okay, here are some journal questions for this week. For the intuitive pulls, what the questions to ask is: what recent decisions have I made that felt right even before I fully understood why? So, what recent decisions have I made that felt right even before I fully understood why? So, those are for intuitive pulls. So, for you to really understand what it feels like to have an intuitive pull, and then how did these decisions turn out? How did these decisions turn out? Okay, another journal question is heart versus mind. Reflect on a time this week when you felt a strong intuition about something. So, reflect on a time this week when you felt a strong intuition about something. What was the situation and how did you respond? So, what was the situation and how did you respond? Did you follow your heart or your mind? And what was the outcome? And remember, it's not right, wrong, good or bad. It's the business is the business. So, and it's about learning, growing, and evolving. So let yourself honor yourself, and whatever comes up, let yourself honor that wisdom so you can learn, grow, and evolve. So, did you follow your heart or your mind? And what was the outcome? And just let yourself share that information and journal and write anything else that comes up with it. Okay, so here's karmic reflections. Identify a reoccurring challenge or theme in your life. What lessons have you learned from these experiences, and what do you possibly still need to resolve? So, identify a reoccurring challenge or theme in your life. What lessons have you learned from these experiences, and what do you still need to resolve? I will put the journal questions in the show notes, but take some time, y'all, and journal because it can really help you in terms of integrating and shifting and allowing you then to support going into the next place for yourself with more ease and grace because you're allowing yourself to download the wisdom and integrate the information by really connecting it in this beneficial way for yourself to kind of bring it forth that insight. Okay, here are some intentions for the week. And so you can repeat these if they resonate with you out loud or quietly to yourself. And I also recommend with intentions and just affirmation work that if you feel like you need extra support during the week, then use them to support yourself regrounding and realigning. Say them 5, 10 times. Sometimes I just go on a walk and I'll just do an affirmation walk where I'm repeating one affirmation again and again and again and again. I do it maybe 20, 30 times, one affirmation, and then I'll pick another affirmation and I'll do that in the entire like 30-minute walk to support myself in terms of whatever I am trying to clear and shift into. Because remember, with the brain, oftentimes the neural pathways they might be conditioned to go down one pathway, and so even though you feel in your heart you're shifting to something else, you have to also work with the human and what might be already conditioned in the body to release. And so doing intention setting and affirmation work can really support you. Okay, let's get into the intentions. So first, the category is trust my heart's guidance. So here they are. I intend to trust the guidance of my heart, feeling confident in my decisions before understanding their full rationale. This week, I will prioritize feelings over any kind of analyzing in decision making. So, again, I intend to trust the guidance of my heart, feeling confident in my decisions before understanding their full rationale. This week, I will prioritize feelings over analyzing any aspects in decision making. Okay, the next category is embrace the unfolding process. I commit to embracing the natural unfolding of events and insights. I will practice patience and release the need for immediate clarity, trusting that understanding will come at the right time. Again, I commit to embracing the natural unfolding of events and insights. I will practice patience and release the need for immediate clarity, trusting that understanding will come at the right time. Whew. That one, y'all, I feel like that one is a really beneficial one, especially for this week. All right, there's a few more. The next category, learn from karmic encounters. Here it is. I'm open to recognizing and learning from karmic themes that arise this week, whether through revisiting past relationships or encountering reoccurring challenges. I intend to reflect on these experiences to glean lessons and move toward resolution. All right, again, I'm open to recognizing and learning from karmic themes that arise this week, whether through revisiting past relationships or encountering reoccurring challenges. I intend to reflect on these experiences to glean lessons and move toward resolution. Okay, the next category, seek deeper connections. Here it is. My intention is to deepen my connection to my heart's wisdom, enhancing my intuition and trust in my inner guidance system. Once more, my intention is to deepen my connection to my heart's wisdom, enhancing my intuition and trust in my inner guidance system. Okay, the last one, cultivate inner peace within, even if there's dissonance or challenges. Here it is. As I encounter any inner conflict from emerging truths versus past teachings, I intend to maintain peace and allow these experiences to foster deeper personal insights. Once more, as I encounter any inner conflict from emerging truths versus past teachings, I intend to maintain peace and allow these experiences to foster deeper personal insights. Okay, so those are the intentions that you can also use as affirmations for this week. You can also feel free to write as many, that you feel called to. But setting intentions can really help you navigate the day, the week with a clear focus on personal growth and intuitive living, encouraging a harmonious balance between the heart and mind as you address karmic themes and transitions that may be coming up. All right. So then again, just to kind of go over tips and tools, energy work can really support you, incorporating energy work such as Reiki or other forms, dosing energy healing to clear and balance your heart chakra. You might have some trapped, emotions that created a heart wall that's now, non-beneficial. You can work to clear that. You can also rebalance all your chakras, meridians, nadis, and bodies. And there's so many other things that can be done, like energy work supports processing karmic clearing to help resolve past energies that might be influencing your current life and decisions. And by working with energy, you facilitate a deeper connection with the intuitive messages of the heart, making it easier to navigate through feelings and decisions without the interference from past karmic residues. Also, mindfulness practices can help, engaging in daily mindfulness exercise such as deep breathing or just doing, the meditation, practicing bringing the mind into presence with the physical body. This enhances your connection to your heart's intuition. These practices can help you remain centered and open to intuitive guidance. Also journaling and reflective meditation. And there's a lot of different tools. So let yourself lean in the tools to support yourself this week, my friends. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. And if you do want to check out the Inspiring You Patreon, where we have a ton of classes going on right now, we're doing a Tuesday we're doing tool time, and then Thursday integration work, and then there are just a ton of past classes as well in the library, and then just ongoing. I'm always offering new classes, so I'll put the link in the show notes as well. And again, if there's anything that, you have learned, grown, or evolved, please feel free to leave it also in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for being part of this community. I so appreciate every one of you. With that, my friends, we are done for now. Much